Hello everybody and welcome to Arboria. My name is MrWoodenSheep and today we're taking a look at this roguelike Souls-like. I know it's the two most generic comparisons you could possibly make, but the game does very much feel like both of those, as you'll see in a bit. So you play as these strange wood troll people, and every time you die you're reborn as a new one, and it does kind of have a little bit... He just stabbed. It has a bit of a rogue legacy kind of mechanic to it, where for example your characters can have strange traits. Like the previous one that I just played as had myopia, so the screen was a little bit blurry, so he had bad eyesight and stuff like that. And different characters can also wield different weapons to differing degrees. You can have different sorts of stats. Let me see here on the bottom left, you can see you have defenses to frost, fire, stuff like that, different health and strength attributes. So, very small varying changes as you're born with a new one. I will point out that I've only been playing the game for about 1 hour now, so this is very much a first impressions, but I've kind of gotten the gist of the game. So, the center of the gameplay is very much a Souls-like, so you've got your... I'm going to be playing the game with a controller on the PC. You've got your light attack with the right bumper, right trigger, heavy attack. You know, so this will feel very familiar to people. You can charge your attack. Interestingly enough, you do also have these kind of special abilities. I really enjoy this attack actually. It's just this nice shockwave on the ground. You can also press left trigger instead of left bumper, which is what I just did. Left trigger will launch this kind of longer range version of it. But they're actually quite fun to use in combat like that. And now we just combined it and made it a fire element. I've not had this one before. I've had frost and I've had this poison variants. So that's pretty cool. I do like that feature quite a bit. And as you can see, the map is very much a generic looking randomized map kind of layout. So obviously every time you go in it's going to be quite different. I'm already taking a lot of damage. And I'm going to heal and you can enjoy this very nice and broken animation. There it is. Yeah, so the game is in early access and it does show it is rough around the edges. There was one point in time where I couldn't cross a doorway because the thing was a bit too high up. So yeah, it does feel a little bit rough around the edges, but honestly I'm actually having a good time. It took me a while to get into it. The aesthetic also grew on me after a while. The cutscenes are not the best. They're a little bit awkward. There's no voice acting whatsoever and an absence of sound. It's just very strange. Everyone looks a bit ugly, but I do really like the world itself and the designs of the creatures. I'll show you a little bit when we get into the hub world, some of the designs and the stuff you can do in there. It's actually quite interesting. This rock over here will actually slow you down, as you can see when you step on it. So there are stuff like that, just kind of things scattered throughout the world that will kind of impede your combat. Ooh, that was close. Strangely enough, there is a short dash and you can hold the roll button to do a roll, I guess, as opposed to a dash. I'm not sure what much of the difference is. I guess this one crosses a little bit more distance. And you can sprint like this, which is nice. Let's take a nice look at the healing animation once more, shall we? Oh yeah, dude, that is cool. So yeah, you play as these trolls, and the story, interestingly enough, is about a strange hat that trolls put on and then they go mad and attack each other. And they're calling it a plague. Very strange, makes no sense, but there you have it. And the conversations are really weird, so you can actually see here the description of this ability. "The real shockwave comes out of my ass when I ate too much shrooms, hue hue hue, by Mulldog that destroyed it." Very nice quote. Honestly, that's probably the worst offender of this kind of dialogue. Most of the times it's not that crazy. My girlfriend compared it to, she said, you're meant to be playing as wooden trolls, not internet trolls, and I thought that was pretty great. A very good summation of it. "This green goo rune is for medical use only." That's mostly what it's like. The guy was grim the stoned, I think I just read, so it's very weird. I don't know. It's so strange. There's something about the atmosphere. I mean, if you hear the weird ambience, it's actually quite creepy. And then also, if you couple that with the strange aesthetic, the aesthetic is just kind of weird. I don't know, it gives me very old game vibes. Hey, can you... Yeah, sometimes that'll happen. That got me killed actually on my last run. You need to wiggle free. But yeah, it really gives me old game vibes, which I am actually a huge fan of. There's something eerie about it. while also funny. I don't know. I'm actually a really huge fan of the world so far. Yeah. Alright, so you can actually see sometimes you can find some things like this. These are fairy crystals. Once you collect them, your little fairy, fairy and fairy, nice. The fairy will collect them and take the essence. What is this? That looks like a Koopa shell or something. Yeah, when you finish your run, you can go to the hub world and spend that fairy in different ways. I'll show you that at the end of the video. So we can see here we found a nice little thing. We found a scythe as opposed to my axe. So the statistic is focus that it uses as opposed to the strength for my current axe. Mine are equal, so actually I'm going to switch this scythe just for the sake of changing things up. The attack speed is faster, while the damage is a little bit lower. Proficiency level is less. Well, let's try it just for fun. There you go, and it like grows out of the character's arm. It's very weird. I like that a lot, actually. So you'll... Ooh, that ceiling doesn't look very nice. Let's see, where are we on the map currently? Okay, so we will want to go there. But before that, I want to unseal this generator. So this is going to generate some sort of... or it's going to trigger a wave system. There is also something else that I've run into, which was like a corrupt tree tentacle that will also create a wave. So I guess that is kind of a running theme throughout the game. Gonna take this dude out. The wave fights actually do get a little bit intense sometimes. I'm gonna try and do it. Nope, I don't have enough mana right now. It does regenerate on its own after a while. I'm gonna shockwave. Nice. Come on, my friends. You think you can take me? I much prefer the axe. This side sucks. This side sucks so bad. Ooh. Oh, sometimes it unlocks from the enemy, which I actually find quite annoying. And I have no healing left. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. Oh, and I really feel like I should have gone through that. So yeah, like I said before, the game does feel a little bit off at times. I actually am really enjoying it, but I'm seeing myself as most likely I'm gonna die. That's what I see myself. I'm most likely gonna die. Yeah, I hate those guys. So you can see the fairy's gonna grab my head and take it to the hub world. Yeah, I see myself as most likely waiting for the game to come out of early access after they do all the finishing touches on it, and then I can properly enjoy it. I don't typically enjoy early access games because they're just kind of a lesser version of their final self. Nice close-up of the fairy, by the way, right? So you can see here, now we are in the graves, and we can scroll through all our previous attempts, which I thought was a really cool little thing. You can see their heads plopped on this plant. I'm not sure if they're happy or tormented. This guy looks a little bit upset, but he's also doing a little jig. He's like looking at his plant body. I'm not quite sure. And you can see their stats. There you go. We've got this dude. And so this is the first opportunity we get to spend some of our Very. So interestingly, you can see this world is all very tribal looking and wooden and natural, but then you've got this weird technology from the gods here, and you saw the generator previously. I'm not sure if it's some sort of leftover technology or if it was planted there on purpose, and I'm not sure if we'll get many more answers to that as we play. But yeah, there you go. Interesting. So you can see here on the left side, I've got my Very that I collected, and then I can also donate some of it to the gods. So in doing that, on the right side, you can see that some of my stats will change. I'm not sure what stats -1 is, but that gets a bit better, and then you also get positive trait chance increase. So I'm also not sure if this is a permanent bonus or not. Let me see. If I go all the way back, I think this is not a permanent run. I think it's just for the next run, but don't quote me on that. And you can see in the bottom left, the gods are saying meh, no comment. So I'm going to just do a bit of that there. Give them most of mine, so they shouldn't really be complaining. I'm still giving them most of my stuff. And now we're going to show you the other use. Oh, actually, not before creating our next character. So we can choose between these two here. We've got Barzag and Trugud. And they both, this is a really bad example, they both have the exact same negative trait, myopia. You can see on the left side though, they are changing. This guy's a lot more health, whereas this guy has more focus. I think I'm gonna go with that. Oh, okay, so focus, I just realized, actually determines your mana, it seems. I'm gonna go with this guy, more health, and I'm just gonna use a strength ability. True good. You can change the name if you want, by the way, but honestly, these names are true good to change. That pun was not true good. And there you get a nice little visual. And we've got myopia. So this is me in real life. This is pretty accurate, actually. Yeah, this feels about right. This is how I feel. Alright, so we're going to come over here to this strange creature. I really love him. And we're going to talk to him if he can even talk. And we can change some of our symbionts. So I believe this determines our starting weapon. I only have 2 of the same one. I'm not gonna select that actually. I'm just curious. But we can actually come over here to select our upgrades. I have not unlocked any of these, but you can actually see right under the description. So for example, let's just take a look at what some of these might be doing. Unlock second slot for symbiont. Increases amount of available symbionts to 3. Adds 5% chance for symbiont to have a random element. Okay, so that's kind of what we're in for here. But at the bottom you can see over here that we need something to unlock. I have not unlocked any of these before, but over here, this last symbiont upgrade requires some vary. So we can actually deposit some, as I'm doing now. So I'm on my way to starting to unlock that. Tad the Bat, thank you for your time, my friend. I think I just undid that. Let's just redeposit it and apply. Okay, there you go. No confirmation box, but that's alright. So the hub world seems to have a few more signs. Like you can see here, this is something, but I can't access it now. I'm not sure if it's because I'm too early in the game or if it's because it's an early access. Again, this is just the first impressions. But this is where you come to start your next run. So, Durner awaits. Are you ready, warrior? Yes, I am. And then this brings us to the beginning of the video where you saw me starting my run. Fall into the circle of life. And he gives me a nice hefty punch. She laughs at me, and I skip the cutscene because I don't want to see another dab. So we can come here, and you can see we can equip our stuff. But in the previous run, I just came here, which just equipped everything all very quickly. So yeah, I'm gonna assume that you can basically choose what to bring over here later on in the game, like if you want to start with the axe or not. I just have one thing unlocked currently. I think that's how this works. We're gonna equip that. By the way, there's a very lovely creature here staring at me. I'm not sure if that's an eye. It kind of looks like a ring. But honestly, the ambiguosity of it, ambiguousness, I think is the word. I don't know. I love it. I love these creatures' designs. They're mostly. Some of the playable characters look a little bit special. But yeah. Oh yeah, this is also an interesting thing that comes into play. Elements actually counter each other. As you saw that little triangle over there. So, there you go, we have it. We look like Shaggy, ready to do some battle. We're gonna look for Scoobs. We've got another element right here. That's an interesting start. I have not had that a single other time, but now it happened twice in both the runs in the video. Nice. Alright, let's do a speed run, shall we? Let's destroy these dudes. So these guys are leaf, so my ice element will not probably be that effective, but we can still try it. Let's see, will it still freeze them or... you can see actually the build-up was making its way. Let's try one more time. I mean, they died from it. That's fine. But, ooh, that's good to have for the slightly more deadly dudes. Boom. Yeah, my face, man. Oh, this is a tree that needs healing. So this is the other thing that I was talking about where it'll start a wave. Heal the root or kill 15 enemies. Okay, this is a little bit different to the other one that I encountered. The other one was very much like the generator that you saw. I would love to use my ability. When it's ready, please. Okay, it requires 7. That's quite expensive, actually. Gargoyle. Unfortunately, I haven't seen as much enemy variety as I would like. Again, I get that it's early access, and this is only the first area or whatever, but I do always appreciate when roguelikes switch things up a little bit more for you. Like in Dead Cells, for example, where, you know, you might play the game 10 times but in a row, but there are many... You can kind of speed through the little sewer area at the beginning very quickly, and then you can kind of split it up a lot faster. Maybe that's not the best example, because again, I haven't gone that far. Maybe this does split up. I'm not sure, but whatever, regardless of comparisons, I would like a few more guys than just wasps and like the occasional creeper. That is kind of the extent of it so far. So we're gonna go up here. I think we're gonna get a root wave thing. Yep, here we are. Before triggering it though, I want to do this. Hello my friends. Don't mind that plant egg. Oh, there's a creeper. I hate those guys. One explode! There you go. That took its sweet time. Alright, I want to actually... Oh boy. I want to inflict some ice status on the creeper. Oh my god, I'm really getting swarmed here. Okay. Please. I'm going to heal a bit. Maybe I'm healing too early. Oh no, actually, that's fine. I thought maybe I was wasting some heal. Ooh. Oh boy, I'm taking so many hits right now. No, please. Okay, let's just do this. Big wave. Nope, I just used my other thing, and that's my last heal. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. Boom. Okay. Alright, we're gonna come over here. Come on, I see a container over there ready for me to loot it. No, please! Okay. Okay. Gonna finish off the wasps quick. One more. Okay. Oh, this guy's already taking a lot of damage. I didn't even notice. Yeah, take that, creeper. Ooh, okay. Wow, that actually got intense for a second, and we haven't even started the wave. Very nice. Let's open this up. So we've got a shield. Is there something attacking me behind? Okay, things are shaking and I'm scared. So we've got a shield. I actually haven't gotten this symbiont before. It is better to break your hand than to break your head. Troll proverb. Maintenance mana. Yeah, let's try it out. It's something different. Alright, so got a shield. Ooh, that looks really cool. And it's got an ice element. So I'm gonna assume it's gonna affect anyone that hits me. Let's let our thing regenerate real quick. And oh, the left trigger is a charge. That is really cool. I like that. Alright, let's heal this up. Come at me. Where are you guys hiding? You think I'm afraid of you? Go charge! Oh, that inflicts a lot of nice status. Although I won't lie, the shockwave is very helpful as well. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that charge is really nice. Okay, we still have one more heal just in case. Ooh. Come on, come on. Yeah. One more. Ooh. Alternating between my heavy and light attack. Very cool. And yeah, we've already healed that. This root is healthy. Sick roots must be somewhere deeper in Durnar. What do we have in the next room here? I see. Is that a generator? Yeah. Okay, what is this? I'm curious. Is that anything special? Ooh, no, I just broke it, so probably not. But maybe I just angered some sort of god. Who knows? Can you guys leave me alone? Yeah, you see what I mean though about it's a bit too many wasps, you know? It's kind of the same thing over and over again. So this is exactly the same except without an element. Not sure why I would ever want that, so I'm not gonna take it. Alright. Alright, let's finish up with one generator unsealation, shall we? So, yeah, to conclude, I think there's a really interesting base game here. I do think it needs a lot of work. Enemy variety, animations. It doesn't necessarily need voice acting, but a few grunts or something from the characters here and there. I mean, they don't need to explicitly talk English, you know? But just have or something would go a long way, I think. And the characters are really ugly close up, but honestly, I'm actually quite a fan of the atmospheric aesthetic. I really do think it gives strong old game vibes, and as I said earlier, I really enjoy that. But yeah, the gameplay feels pretty decent. I'm not sure how many weapons and spell kind of variants there are right now. To see, like, I don't know how long it would stay spicy, you know? I need to heal. I don't know, and is that healing animation broken, or is it meant to feel like that? Yeah, dude. Oh, do you enjoy being slow, huh? I bet you don't. I'm gonna finish him with a charged heavy attack. Ooh, you're so slow and pathetic. No, I missed! Okay. Alright, but there you have it. That's Arboria. I think it's really cool. Let's see what's in here. I haven't opened one of these before. It's not a, okay, it's like a technological chest. Oh, we got some armor, dude. Oh, we've got 2 armor choices here and a powerful stone scythe. Okay, I'm gonna go with armor first because I'm unsure if one of these will disappear or something. Let's compare this real quick. So we've got, so it would be medium. I'd have more armor, but I'm gonna assume I'd be a lot slower. That armor is balanced, not too heavy, not too light. It protects from some hits, from others not. Tad the Bat. Oh, Tad the Bat. Dude, I trust Tad the Bat. Screw it, let's take this. Boom, look at that. I actually want to see, is this heavy? Yeah, this is heavy. Let's try it out. Actually, first I want to roll. Let's see. Is there much of a difference? Oh yeah, I can feel that already. I can really feel that. Let's replace this and see. Whoa. Did the other armor just run away from me? So let's see. Oh boy. Yeah, you don't get the long range dash with that. And let's see this fast scythe. Powerful strength trait. Well, any extra trait that's called powerful is good with me. Got a nice little elevator here. Wow, look at that. Alright, thank you for watching, everybody. That's Arboria. If you want to pick up the game for yourself, there's a link in the description to do so. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell. My name is MrWoodenSheep, and I'll see you next time.